Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining today's webinar. I'm Matt Mossiel, Account Executive with POSIM. I also have Michaela Hines on with me. She's a Client Success Manager with POSIM as well. Let's dive into today's webinar, How to Retail When Shoppers Can't Come to You. With stay-at-home orders in place in many areas around the country, or with limitations on the number of shoppers allowed in the store, retailers need to start getting creative to engage their customers and make sales. Looking ahead, restrictions related to COVID-19 will be in place for several months or even longer. This means retailers have to survive and have to depend outside the box. Let's talk about setting up your outreach. Your customers and even your prospects want to help businesses in their local communities. Reach out to your customers and your potential customers. One way to do this is simply send an email outlining how they can buy from you, whether this is your online process, your website information, or if you're going to do business by appointment, or if you're going to do curbside or delivery. You have to engage them and let them know how you're doing business. Speaking to myself personally, I don't want to see my friends, my neighbors lose their jobs. So I'm personally trying to engage local vendors. But if I don't know, how they're operating, I can't help them. So best way is to send emails and start there with an email approach. Go beyond email. If your business already has a strong social media presence, lean into it. If you haven't been active on social media and you feel a little bit lost on how to get started, enlist a friend who knows the ropes. Post regularly on Facebook and Instagram. Share updates and offers to products and features and expert tips. Just make sure the information is informational and educational. Before you know it, you'll be building a following and attracting likes and shares. I would just also share, go beyond Facebook and Instagram. Look at Pinterest. Look at YouTube. If you have a quilt store and you're doing a lot of education in order to make your sales, those would be two other social media sites to look at to generate some business. Tap into your data in your point of sale system. Personalize your customer outreach. POSIM offers built-in marketing capabilities that make it easier to access your point of sale data and to design targeted email and social media campaigns based on shopping history. There's a saying, turn your data into information and your information into insight. One way to do this in POSIM is to run a best customer report. You can quickly find out who your best customers are and obviously target them. But you can also look at what they are buying. Go deep dive into what specific items they are buying, and you can go into that. You might have too much inventory on your hands. You can connect the dots there. Hey, I have too much inventory in this, but these are the customers that tend to buy that. I need to engage them, get either email, social media to help sell those products. Now let's talk about taking your shopping experience virtual. Tap into the data in your point of sale system to personalize your customer outreach. POSIM offers built-in marketing capabilities that make it easy to access your point of sale data to design targeted email and social media campaigns based on shopping history. Use your customers' names too. Clothing retailers are taking personal shopping virtual. One longtime boutique owner is reaching out to regular customers with personalized notes about merchandise she knows they think they might like, along with suggestions for accessories. These emails are well received, especially because she makes it clear how the recommended items work in both the current environment as well in the future, when people are able to be out and about more freely. Now I'm going to turn it over to Michaela, and she can tell you more about e-commerce.
Hey everybody, my name is Michaela Hines. Thank you, Matt. That was great. I am the Client Success Manager here at Retail Success, and I just want to talk a little bit about e-commerce and some other things that you guys can do to get your sales up during this unprecedented time that we're having, especially right now when people are kind of hesitant to go into stores physically. It's really important to have an online presence in any way that you can. Now's definitely the time to ramp up your e-commerce channel. Obviously, with there not being as many customers coming into the stores, you have a little bit more time to focus on either revamping the website that you already have or creating a new website that you didn't have before now that there's a need for it. Research does show that even when the world gets back to business as usual, shoppers prefer an omni-channel experience that enables them to research and browse online while mixing in the face-to-face in-store experiences. Not only does having an e-commerce option keep your store open 24/7, 365 days a year, but it also expands your search beyond your local community, and that pays off as well. It's like I always tell people, I went on vacation a couple of years ago to a shop that was in Jamaica, and I still to this day order items from that shop because they have an e-commerce site, and even though I'm obviously not there all the time, I can order items and have them shipped to me. Just in the same way, if you have a favorite shop that's local to you, and your mom or your daughter or your sister lives in another state, so they can't necessarily go in person to that shop, having a strong online presence can help, because that you can recommend that shop to your sister, your daughter, your mother, and they can have those items shipped to them. So having an online presence definitely helps with being able to get your sales up during this time, because so many different people in so many different areas can shop online and get those items from you, as opposed to somebody else who may not have a online presence. So that definitely pays off. 8 in 10 small businesses report that adding e-commerce capabilities resulted in a noticeable revenue growth. Another thing we're going to talk about is leveraging your point of sale system to optimize your e-commerce and keep your customers engaged in both the short and long term. POSIM provides integrated e-commerce options that make it simple to launch an online store, along with inventory management and reporting tools to seamlessly connect your e-commerce and brick-and-mortar operations. We currently operate with both Shopify and Magento as a means to get your e-commerce platform off the ground and take it to the next level. Both Shopify and Magento both offer different features, and they both have different things that they're really good at. So if you guys want any more information on that, you can definitely reach out to me or Matt or Wolfgang, and we are more than happy to answer any questions about which option might be better for your specific store. The next thing we're going to talk about is how iPOSIM can help you as well. iPOSIM is another app that we offer here. It can work on an iPad or it can work on an iPhone. It can enable a lot of different options for you as far as social distancing. With iPOSIM, your customers can check out anywhere, even outside of your store. The feature not only allows you to move around your store freely with a customer and give them inventory information at your fingertips, but it allows you to accept payments curbside as well. Many retailers have been utilizing curbside pickup as an alternative to in-store shopping or shopping online orders, and maintaining social distancing with non-contact pickup and curbside checkout saves money on the shipping process as well. I know that this is kind of a tough time for people, and when they're shopping online, sometimes just that extra $7.99 or $9.99 in shipping can really be the deciding factor for them on whether they're going to purchase something or not. So it can be helpful to have a curbside option where your customers can pull up to the curb. You can go out with your iPOSIM app. You can show them the different things that you guys have available. They can choose what they want, and then you can go shop that for them and bring it to them curbside. Or they can even shop for it curbside and do a pickup for those items, or they can shop for it online and then do a curbside pickup for those items as well. So that can definitely be good during this time. Also, with maintaining social distancing, I know a lot of people are changing the capacities inside their store and only allowing a certain number of people in the store at any given time. If you have two customers who are waiting to check out, iPOSIM can give you that freedom to kind of take one of the customers aside, help them with getting all of their purchases rung up, while maintaining that social distancing from any other customers that might be in the store. And it can just be helpful with checking your items as well. If you guys have a customer in the store who sees a shirt that they really like on the rack, but they don't have that size that they need on the rack, you can pull up your iPOSIM app really quick, see in your inventory management where you might have that item, either in a different part of the store, or if you want to check your inventory and you can see, oh, there's only one item on the rack, but it says we have 3 in stock, so you can go check in the back. It can also help you see if you have their size as well, or if it's an item that can be reordered if you don't have it in the store. So that can definitely be very helpful even during this time. Creating kits and bundles is another good way that you can help increase your sales during this time. What's better than selling one item is making multiple product sales. You can make it easier for customers by putting items together into a package. In recent weeks, craft, fabric, or needle arts retailers have had success offering prepackaged kits with all the supplies needed for a project. Especially right now, we have a lot of people who have decided they're going to take up different hobbies, they're bored at home, their kids are bored at home, and they want to get their kids, to stop watching TV, so they're taking up different hobbies together. Things like knitting or sewing, things like that. You can create these bundles or create these kits with the exact items that your customers might need. They can just drop in the store, grab this pre-packaged kit so they have everything they need instead of having to walk around the store for an hour and figure out what exactly they need. You can just say, hey, this is a basic guide on how to knit. These are the things that you're going to need. It's all bundled right here. You can just take it. It's at this set price, and that's everything that you're going to need to be able to do this. Clothing stores have also been getting in on the package sale action as well, pairing comfy leisure items with freebies like complimentary scarves, jewelry, and even stylish face masks at this time. Everybody needs a face mask, so it's really easy for you to say, hey, you're buying this sweater, this mask would go really great with that, so that you can continue to make a fashion statement and also be safe. So those are good things that you can bundle as well. And POSIM does offer integrated kit building capabilities that make pulling individual items from your inventory and selling them as one product easy from both a selling and an inventory management perspective. So that can definitely both be helpful on both fronts. Demoing and teaching things is also a good option. With limited options for entertainment, your potential customers are looking for fun ways to engage. Sharing your expertise through online video demos or Facebook Live events offer a two-way interaction with customers and attracts new buyers. For example, craft and sewing retailers are pairing their kit offers with complimentary online classes to make buyers feel confident about learning new skills and taking on a project. So just like we talked about maybe before, you have a kit where you have all of the items that somebody needs to learn how to sew. Well, also you have a video that you've posted on YouTube or that you have online, or you have a class that you're offering that your customers can pay for that will allow them to be able to not only utilize those items but learn how to use those items and how to make a scarf or how to make a sweater or anything that you guys might have. It's also helpful for clothing stores, for apparel retailers as well. And POSIM offers capabilities that enable retailers to schedule, manage registration, and collect payments for customer classes. So if you wanted to sell an actual class about how to begin learning how to knit, you guys can create that class in POSIM. It'll upload to your website. Or if you want to just do it in store, people can come into the store and they can sign up for the class as well, or call in and sign up for the class, and it will allow you to schedule a class time. It'll allow you to manage how many people you have signed up for that class, send targeted emails to those customers that you have signed up for the class, send them details about what specific items they're going to be getting and what they need in order to utilize that class the best, and it definitely helps you to engage with them. Showcasing new merchandise is also a really good way during this time for retailers. In addition, like I said, apparel retailers are sharing short videos featuring new merchandise combined with style tips. I know for me personally, sometimes it can be hard to shop online because you don't know what something's going to look like or what you can pair it with. Well, for apparel retailers, you can jump on, do a short video, show your customers instead of on a mannequin with like a picture on Facebook, you can actually get on a Facebook Live video or on sort of class, and you can show them, hey, this is what it's going to look like on an actual person. this is the pants that you can wear it with, and here's jewelry that also pairs well with this item, and it can give people more confidence in their purchases online instead of kind of going into it blindly. Toy and hobby stores are also answering real-time questions for specific audience segments as well for parents and teens. Like I said, I know a lot of people have their kids at home. They've got people, even yourself at home. I know I'm getting kind of tired of watching TV. So something that me and my family, and I know a lot of families have done, is started playing games together. Well, I personally just purchased a game called Pandemic, and it can be really, really overwhelming as far as trying to learn the game. There's a lot of steps to it. It's really involved. So for toys and hobby stores, doing online videos with tutorials on how to play certain board games or how to play with certain toys and engage as a family can be a really good thing that people can get online. They can purchase the game from your store. They can learn how to play that game online via your videos, and it'll bring your clients back again and again because they don't get that experience other places. Once you open up to video, the possibilities are endless and shoppers are really receptive. 48% of consumers say the ability to view videos about products and services they're interested in is an important part of their decision-making process when deciding who to buy from and what to buy. Your customers are out there and they want to shop. If they can't come to you, give them creative options to interact and buy online. POSIM can help with all of those things. So to learn more about POSIM's e-commerce options, point of sale software, or any other features we talked about today, definitely feel free to reach out to us. I have down below Matt Maciel's email as well as his phone number and extension. Again, my name is Michaela Hines. I'm the Client Success Manager. My email as well as my phone and extension are down there, and Wolfgang is my colleague who also is a Client Success Manager. So you can reach out to him as well with any in-detail questions you might have. If it takes a little bit of explaining, or if you guys have any specific questions, you can email us, you can call us at any time, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And we're happy to discuss anything in more detail that you guys might need. So you guys have a great day, stay safe, and we will talk to you all soon.